Hello everyone, and welcome back to the crazy world of Minecraft, where today we will be doing some kind of car race. Not even going to try and hide the fact that this is an April 1st video this time. I only kind of realized it was coming up soon a couple of days ago, so I hastily slapped this together and ran a minecart rail around various parts of my Minecraft creative world, and we're going to have a little race to see who is the fastest minecart driver. So we have the track jumping off the end of the Sydney Harbour Bridge back onto the other Sydney Harbour Bridge, where the rail switches directions periodically and goes over the top of the bridge on either side and back down the other side. And there is a difference between going left and right. Right has a slightly shorter path and has more of the lovely powered rail, so it is slightly faster if one is to get lucky enough to go on the right path. Then we have another intersection here. This looks like it shouldn't work, but it does, because of just the weirdness of Minecraft rails, I suppose. But anyway, as you can see, if you go left, you get the powered rail. If you go straight ahead, you go off into the sand, which has a longer path and, of course, no powered rail. So that is the second possible detour, I suppose. And then we go down into the tunnel, where there's one of the worst detours to take, because it's a long way up and down this little hallway, and the alternative is just a shortcut straight across. Then we go up to this little lake that they can splash across. Don't ask me how this works, but apparently if we put these the soul sand under the water, it creates these bubble columns, which are fantastic. But apparently that not only do they push the player up to the surface, they also work on minecarts. So yeah, that's a thing. So I decided to put that there. They'll skim across the top of the water, and then they'll head up the big jump, which doesn't really work, but it's just for show. And then they'll land back down on the rails. Then this is meant to be essentially some kind of pit lane. If they go right, they don't get the powered rail. They'll be a bit slower than if they go to the left. And then out of pit lane, there's another direction change here, which is perhaps the most detrimental to take the wrong path, because it just leads us straight into the barrier, and there's no going back from there. Anyway, we head along and under these pyramid-like structures into the Colosseum, and we get to the final directional split. Again, just a slightly longer path if you get sent the wrong way across the finish line, and I've even built in here a little podium and some redstone bits and pieces, so that the top three get all sent to the correct places. I couldn't get this rail redstone bit to be fully reliable, but hopefully it works. I have already had to troubleshoot various issues with this and with other parts of the whole system, so yeah, hopefully it works this time. There has been many a trial run. So yeah, that is the race course. Let's check out the drivers. Alrighty, so back at the start line, we'll check out the 20 drivers starting this race, and on pole position we have none other than Fox Verstappen. Yeah, you can probably get an idea of what some of the other names might be. In second we have Sergio Parrott, and he's making very creepy zombie sounds at the moment. But anyway, starting in P3 we have Charles Le Chicken, and then fourth on the grid is Catlos Science. Starting in P5, the name tag doesn't seem to work because the B is in a minecart, but that is Oscar Biastri. And then starting in P6, Pando Norris. He looks so cute. Why? How does the panda fit in the minecart? That doesn't make sense. Anyway, here we have Fernando Galemso. Goodness me, that is hard to say. Lance Stroller Bear. And then I've had to put this little barrier here because Fernando Galemso kept throwing snowballs at the Skellywag there, and it would break the helmet and the skeleton would catch fire. But anyway, that is Lewis Skellington. holding the wooden sword, so he can't fire arrows at everyone, as skeletons usually tend to do. Then we have George Huskell. If you're not familiar with Minecraft mobs, that is a husk. It is essentially just a desert zombie. So yeah, they don't really care about it being daytime, unlike regular zombies. That is Donkey Tsunoda. And then we have a Dan Mule Ricardo. Kind of funny how that works. But anyway, we have two cubic mobs next to the Haas team. We have Nico Scholkenberg, the Shulker. Hard to see him. He is in a little box at the moment, but you can sort of see him hiding in there. But anyway, that's what Shulkers are. They're just little creatures that live in a box. And yeah, he's just bobbing up and down. But anyway, we also next, also at the Haas team, we have a Magma Cube. This is, of course, Kevin Magma Cube, and there you go. You can see his little face there. And then next on the grid, we have Goat Guan Yu alongside Spidery Bottas. There are bats in the game, so I did want to do Valtteri Bottas, but unfortunately, bats don't seem to go in a minecart, or at least I couldn't get it to work too easily. So it's Spidery Bottas. It's the best I could do. Anyway, one of our drivers has gone AWOL. Hang on, let me fix this. Alrighty, so next on the grid, we have Alexolotl Albon. That is a bit of a mouthful to say, but anyway, he's a little axolotl, looking cute. And then Logan Guardians. That is a Guardian again, if you're not familiar with Minecraft mobs. But anyway, we have Esteban Ocao, and then finally Pierre Gasly. Yeah, so that is the full grid of Formula 1 drivers as Minecraft mobs and animals and things. And yeah, we will get this race underway. Okay, so we've had more technical difficulties, it would seem. I've lengthened this detour and made a whole bunch of other changes, but this is the most notable one. Other changes, I've just put more powered rail in certain places to hopefully make things run a little more smoothly. But yeah, we are now ready to go for the first real attempt at running this race. The lights are out and we are underway, and Fox Verstappen leads them out across the bridge, and soon to be jumping off the short ledge onto the track below, and they're all starting to stack up a little bit there as we head along and follow the leaders. Fox Verstappen and Sergio Parrott, Verstappen and Parrott and Le Chicken all get the short way up, so all good news for them as we head up and over the bridge for the first time. Fox Verstappen leads the way, and they're all going to get the fast run onto the next section of the track. But the next detour is into the sand. Who is going to get sent in which direction? The Chicken and Parrot go the long way there, and that's going to give Fox Verstappen a nice lead. Oh no, Parrot comes out of the tunnel first, so Fox Verstappen's dropped, and dropped into third position it seems. So Fox Verstappen losing out in the tunnel, and Parrot leads the way now as they head up over the jump and onto the track below once again. Now comes the pit lane. Parrot and the Chicken get the pit lane. Doesn't actually slow them down too much though, as Parrot crashes into the wall. He's gotten unlucky there, and now it is Fox Verstappen chasing the Chicken all the way to the finish. It's really only one way things can go wrong for the Chicken now. Kind of funny to be seeing the Fox chasing the Chicken, because that is what happens in Minecraft naturally all the time. Anyway, into the Colosseum they go, and Fox Verstappen is trying to close the gap as they head into the last possible detour. The Chicken goes the long way, and Fox Verstappen bounces back. How did that happen? I don't know. And Piastri comes through, and Oscar Piastri is gonna steal it at the last moment from the Chicken. Where did he come from? And the little bumblebee that could is going to take the victory here ahead of the Chicken. And yeah, that is a highly unexpected result there, as my redstone's broken, so that's brilliant. But anyway, that is that, and those are our top three. Far out, that was far more exciting than it had any right to be for a silly Minecraft race, but there we have it. Goodness me, this is probably the silliest idea I've ever had. But anyway, there they are. Where is everyone else though? We had 17 animals starting this race, and only 3 have finished. No one has come along this side rail to finish 4th yet. So something has gone terribly wrong further down the track. We've obviously had a traffic jam of some kind, I think. I was actually meant to put a little block here so that if anything does get to the end and happens to bounce back, they won't roll all the way back out onto the track. So yeah, not really sure what happened there. We'll go back and find out. No one's on the detour, so yeah, this is weird. I'm not sure where everyone has gone. No one in seemingly here so far. We'll head back along and see what has happened. I know obviously Sergio Paris is stuck at the end of the little crash road here, and oh, there's Pando Norris. There's Parrot, but yeah, Pando Norris has become derailed as someone went flying through there. That might have been Catless Signs, but that minecart rail is pointing the wrong way, so that would explain that. So yeah, we'll just fix that up and nudge Pando Norris back onto the rails, I suppose, and get him back going again. But yeah, this is weird. I don't know what's happened. That's a very strange thing, because that's still only 6 of our... Oh, he's gone the wrong way again. 6 of the minecarts that started accounted for, so there's still another 14 that have gone missing earlier on the racetrack. So yeah, a bit of a weird one. We'll see, but first let's find out who that was that went flying past earlier and have already taken the position. I swear I just heard a meow in my right ear, but there's no cat to be seen. So let's head back over this way, and we'll see that it is Cat's Lost Signs who has crossed the line in 4th position. So that's P4 for the Ferrari Cat. I was going to say driver. He's just sort of riding along in the minecart. Not too much driving to be done as we head under the little gate, and we'll see where Pando Norris is at, if he's managed to fumble his way to the finish line yet. Because Parrot is at the end of the little crash section. Anyone who goes there will actually just bounce back now. It's only the first one who actually will just sort of get stuck there forever. But anyway, here comes Pando Norris coming to the Colosseum now in the minecart. That is way too small for that Panda. He's kind of just riding on top of the minecart as opposed to actually being in it. It looks quite silly. But anyway, whatever works, I suppose. I think he's going to go the long way here and take the detour. Not going to cost any positions though, as everyone else seems to have had some form of issue throughout this one. But anyway, Pando Norris comes across and takes 4th position. But where is everyone else? Well, they're back here going for a swim in the lake. I'm not exactly sure what happened. I'm guessing somehow Lewis Skellington didn't have enough momentum to get across the lake, and then everyone else just sort of got stuck in the queue behind. We've got both of the RB drivers, the mule and the donkey, and we've also got George Haskell there as well as Alexander what was it? Alexolotl Albon. Goodness me. That's hard to say, but still, there's only another 5, so there's still like another 9 we haven't seen yet. And oh, there's a couple more. Didn't even see who those were. But anyway, there's still plenty unaccounted for as we head back, and we'll see as some people just not taken off from the start line. We'll head over the top and see there's Nico Schulkenberg heading down and off the edge of the ledge there. So there's another one. And Spidery Bottas there as well, going through. So a couple more heading through. Still haven't seen the Alpines. There's Piquet Gasly, and then finally Esteban Ocon in last. So yeah, I think that is everyone. What I'm going to do now is put rails on top of all this soul sand. Not sure Kevin Magmacube will like that, because that means he has to go underwater. But anyway, we will fix all this up, and hopefully they will start moving again, and we can finish rounding out the top 10. Unfortunately, this simple task proved rather difficult, as I think Alexelos Laubon's had a bit of an issue there. He's absolutely disappeared. Nothing terrible has happened, I'm definitely sure of that. But anyway, having all sorts of issues with Daniel Ricciardo in the way there and various other minecarts. But anyway, we finally get everything fixed up and we can round out the top 5 in this race with a completed track. So there's, I think that is Donkey Tsunoda, who's gone the wrong way there and has bounced back. So I'm just trying to frantically figure out which one this is. Yep, that is Donkey Tsunoda. So let's head up and see who else has made it this far. If there are more up the road, there is George Huskell going along. I haven't seen Skellington, so I think he may have already finished. Huskell gets the quick run to the finish line with the snowball in hand. Must have stolen that from Fernando Colemso. And then we haven't seen him yet either. But anyway, there's Carlos Sainz, Lando Norris, and then in third position, in sixth position rather, there it is, Lewis Skellington right there, coming across the line with the leather helmet on. And then George Huskell with the snowball to take P6 and 7 respectively for the two Mercedes minecarts there. Anyway, we still have 3 more positions to fill in the top 10, so we'll head back out and see where everyone else has gone. We're still struggling to get finishes in this race, even though we have fixed those couple of little issues with the rails. But also, if you've noticed a few little constructions going on in the background as Logan Guardians comes through. We made up a ton of places as Logan Guardians, but yeah, some of those things you can see in the background. There's something rather notable off on the right side of screen now. They're part of some projects I've got going, but yeah, they won't be done for a little while. Minecraft videos take a very long time, and you know, the racing stuff tends to take priority, so that's why Minecraft stuff's quite few and far between, more so than I would like. But anyway, this was one that was relatively quick to put together. But anyway, Logan Guardian will take 8th position. This is Donkey Tsunoda coming home in P9 for RB, so a couple of points for them. And whoop, okay, we've had minecarts phasing through each other now. That is rather interesting. But anyway, you can see that little ramp I put in works. But I guess that's what must have happened earlier on when we saw Oscar Piastri come through. But anyway, that's 9 finishes now. We just need one more. Up there is Spidery Bottas for P10. There he is, rounding out the points finishes. So there we have it. That is the top 10. We're not going to go chasing after everyone else. That'll take forever. But anyway, that's all for this one, so I'll say thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. I really do appreciate it. Please feel free to give me some feedback in the comments. It's always very helpful. Hope you enjoyed this rather silly video. And yeah, it didn't all go to plan, but that's what happens when you try and put together a big Minecrafty, Redstoney, minecarty, raily thing like this in a short time. But anyway, there we go. Oscar Piastri is the winner. Fly away, be free. I'll see you next time.